Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise. You are now in the mix with Ball Out Productions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on, man.
Let's go.
Ball Out Radio, we in here. My name is
JT.
And my name is
Twan Green.
Shia. Let's go.
Yeah, we in here. We got a special guest in here today. Ball Out Radio, man.
We here.
Music heavy podcast. We talk music. We talk sports because we are.
Shia.
Yes, sir. So let's get it. Special guest in here today.
Dizzy.
We got Harley Dyse.
Harley Dyse, man. You know,
Party
shouts out the Ball Out. You know
Keystone
what I mean?
King.
Twan Green, Jay Tizza, man. You know, the whole Washington County. You know what I mean? Putting on, man. You know, Mr. 412 in the building had to come through and represent, show some love
Let's
to my
go.
dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, Dice. Yeah, this is a long time coming. I know we talked about this probably like 2-3 months ago, maybe even 4 months ago, trying to get you on. So I'm happy to have you down here in the basement. And yeah,
Ball Out
want to get
basement.
this shit cracking.
Dice, I got a question for you.
What's up?
How'd you come up with the name Harley Dyse?
Harley like the bikes, Dice like you playing with your life. But listen, you know what I mean? You know, just you know, growing up, you know, being around my dad with all the biker parties and whatnot, man, he used to do, you know, Harley's always been the fascination of what's going on.
Okay.
And, you know, Dice, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, there's multiple reasons behind that. You know, real Dice is made out of ivory. I'm white, you know what I'm saying? But then,
Oh, I like that.
you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, it's I put in even other shit, you know, even on the white dice, you know what I'm saying, it's the white and then, you know, there's the black spot, so it's the white that's always around the blacks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're the white always around the blacks. That's why I asked my fucking thinking that's funny.
No, that was just cutting up, you know what I'm saying? But no, for real though, you know,
Don't be on no Jack Harlow.
no, I don't even know what that means. Jack, listen, a minute ago,
they're
like last
roasting
year,
them.
Jack Harlow was hating on me a little bit, man, because I'm saying we had a similar, you know, we had a mutual producer, and you know, Harlow was like, he was mad that I was getting the beats that the producer was giving me and shit. He was like, why you keep giving it to dude? I mean, so it was kind of a little riff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't even know what Jack Harlow got going on.
They roasting Jack Harlow right
Okay.
now because
They
they said instead of him going whiter, he went blacker,
Blacker, yeah.
and he named his album Monica.
Yeah, so he could get blacker. Yeah, I
So,
seen that post. I'm like, what the
yeah.
hell's wrong with this nigga?
Yeah, but
So
you know,
he did
Harlow was
some-
talking a little smack, so I don't know. You know, we might got a little issue here, Jack Harlow. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm
I'm
just
going
fucking
crazy right now.
It ain't about nothing, though, you know what I'm saying? But for real, like a lot of people don't even be knowing, you know, how tied in I really be in the industry and be working a lot of stuff. They be like, oh, I just be thinking it's whatever, but you know, I really like that. You know what I'm saying? If we cutting the shit.
So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about your beginnings and some of the things that you've been through in the music game.
Man, I don't even know where to start, man. You know, I'm from Pittsburgh. You know, for those that don't know, I'm from Pittsburgh, PA, born and raised, Brighton
Yeah.
Heights. You know, I'm the oldest out of 14 kids. You know what I'm saying? All in the same house, you know. I mean, I come from very humble beginnings, man. You know what I'm saying? Having to turn the stove on to light the house up, you know, keep it heat. You know what I mean? We might not even have no power. I'm going to get free school lunches just to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my dad on crack, he's selling all the food in the house. And, you know what I mean? We was really outside as youngins, you know what I'm saying? So
14 brothers and
14
sisters,
brothers and sisters, all in the same house. Sometimes even in a 2-bedroom apartment. You know what I mean? We had to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But in the same sense, we always had big houses too. You know what I'm saying? So even when the times when my dad might have fucked up doing his thing, excuse me, he would always make sure we were straight. We would come back, you know what I mean, stronger.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So, you know how that goes. But
So-
man,
Stuff you didn't know about Dice. You didn't know
So
about
what
radio.
what got you influenced to start doing music, man?
well, I don't know, man. I always was doing music. You know, even when I was in school, like you know, as early, you know what I mean, as kindergarten or whatnot. You know, like in the choir or you know, they make you play instruments. I was in the violin. You know what I mean, and the strings and you know and whatnot. But you know, it even goes back to what I said before, man. You know, just really just being always around like a party atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? With my dad and like my family, like, you know, 'cause we are a big family, and even outside of that, we got a bigger family, you know, and you know, always getting together on the holidays. And I mean, you know, these are the classic times that people tend to forget about. You know what I'm saying? Like the holidays when people really used to get together. It wasn't no internet where you could keep up on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Every day, so the people valued these situations a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
yeah, I could sit here and figure out what you're doing every day. So like, I kind of blow it off. Like, all right, yeah, bro's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Back
so
in the
people,
day,
people
you
don't
had to
cherish
check on
that. You know what I'm
people.
saying? Like, and it's like, no. So now it's like, if it's your birthday, they'll be like, oh, just send you a happy birthday text. Meanwhile, like, you know, years ago, they gotta pop up on you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They gotta really show you some love. You know what I mean? So it's it's a different day and age, and we're all adapting to it. But but literally just coming from that right there, and the party atmosphere, just always being around music. I remember just at these parties, even the earliest days, like, obviously they was like, more biker themed, you know what I'm saying, rock music. So they're listening to Ted Nugent and, the shit like that, you know what I mean? So, but, then, like my uncle, Uncle Joe, R.I.P., one day he pulled up on me in the red car. It looks like the joint Ricky got shot out of, Boys in the Hood. And he's like, yo, listen to this. Because he was like a breakdancer and shit. But he played the TR-808 is coming. And like, he had the speakers in the back. And I was like, the way that bass hit and just shook, I was like, man, this shit is lit. You know what I mean? So that, like, really, that's kind of like where it's like, I was like, yeah, like that bass was like, no, that bass shit probably just shook my brain and just took me to a whole different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you've been trying to chase that sound ever since.
No, but but no, that's what it is, man. And this like literally just doing it, bro. I used to record the songs off of Whammo. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause 14 kids, we ain't have shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So my only outlet was to get me a blank tape. I'm probably recording over a church tape that somebody passed off to me downtown, but I'm making me a mixtape, and then I'm like, I would always rewind it and write down the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I would just study lyrics even as a youngin' for real, like. Just all this understanding the art of writing, you know what I mean? And I'm doing it subconsciously. Yeah, I'm just doing it because I like it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that process right there was like part of my process why I'm like one of the best songwriters, not only in my region, but that this world has to offer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But yeah, music just always been in me, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny how like when you look back at things that like you didn't even realize you were really studying, putting in your 10,000 hours, doing something you just love. You didn't realize that you was actually putting the work in. No, that's crazy.
Real. Like, there's a reason why you're Harley Dyse. Everybody always be thinking, motherfucker, just somebody be. No, that shit don't come out of nowhere. There was a reason why you are you know what I'm saying? Why you're special. And it's little stories like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a youngin' studying bars and doing all of that. So yeah, there's always a reason. You ever see someone? Why the fuck? No, there's a reason. He wasn't born that way.
So on top of being an artist, so you're a writer, you're an artist yourself, you're an engineer, you're a producer. So if you had to choose, like, what's your favorite part of like the music production from start to finish? What's your favorite piece?
Well, man, that's I don't know. That's like a multi-layered question for real. You know what I mean? That at the end of the day, my favorite part is the finished product. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear, like, especially because like if we're starting from scratch and they're like, even like if it comes down to it, I'm gonna give a whole scenario, right? So say I'm working with like an artist that isn't really too developed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like in there, I might give them some direction. I'm gonna see what they got, do what they do. We start putting it together. They bars might be a little off. I'm saying, no, nah, just stop, run that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, say it like this or do it a certain way, and we gonna build it up. You know what I mean? Like, just and then right there, from the beat selection, we putting it together. And then like the mix and the master and just like getting everything just to sound the way it comes to, like, to see where it came from to the polished product. You know what I mean? That's really my favorite part. You know what I'm saying? That's like my I'm gonna say like a quote unquote proud dad moment. You know what I mean? Like, damn. And that's not to say that look down on the artist. It's more or less like even the shit that I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I consider myself a more polished artist. Or when I work with Twan, he's a more polished artist. And it's like when we're building the song up, it's like when you see that final product, like, yeah, man, we put this shit in here. Like, it might have took us 2 hours. It might have took us 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the process behind it is also a major key.
So
that
basically, I'm going to ask it like this then. Do you enjoy someone coming in not really knowing how to do it and you helping them create something magical and them hearing it and them being happy as hell? And they've been to other studios, but you made their shit sound great. Do you like that over you making a great song and it sounding great? Like, would you rather help someone make a great song or you make a great song?
Well, that's also, I like to do both because I've made a million great songs. You know what I'm saying? But I also accept the challenge. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like, I'm a man of strong belief in God. You know what I'm saying? Whatever people got their preferences, all right, cool. I ain't here to judge.
Happy Sunday by Harley Dyse.
You know what I'm saying? But, when it comes down to it, like, I feel like that's more or less like my job is to like really just help people be a better version of yourself and leave you in a better position than I found you in. You know what I'm saying? It don't even got to be about music. It could be like, I just met you on the bus and you need some diapers and you need $3 and you short, like boom, all right, here goes. You know what I mean? My personal job is to leave you in a better position than I found you in. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So,
I like that a lot.
So when it comes down to it, it's like, I accept the challenge. I've turned water to wine a million times in the studio. Like people with zero experience, you know what I'm saying? From the people that are experienced, like myself, I might have been in the studio drunk as hell, spitting some bullshit or whatever. But you know, when it comes back down to it, you know, that final product that I was talking about, the polished joint, you like, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to orchestrate a successful product. You know what I mean? So I don't know. If that sums it up, I mean, but
that's a good answer. Yeah, it's definitely a good answer because it's hard because you do every piece of the music from start to finish. You do every piece of it.
I had to learn.
Really
I had to learn, like, because. You know, when I first started, man, like studio time was like $150 an hour off rip. You know what I'm saying? And like,
right.
I'm a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a minimum wage job at that point in time, $5 an hour.
Studio
you know
time did used to be a lot.
So we would we had the little tape recorders. We just press a record on it. You know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, we upgraded the like karaoke machines and little different shit like that, just to. Like, we always been trying to get that, like, a high-quality product, even since, like, the 90s. I'm saying, I started officially, like, made my first song in 1996, bro. So, like, this is my 30-year anniversary of being in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? From, like, you know, how from the start, as my beginning years. I'm saying 1996 to now is 30 years experience. You know what I mean?
My first song was 04.
That's crazy.
So, I'm at 22 years.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Boys put a lot of work in. You feel me?
Definitely. So, yeah, let's talk about a lot of work. So, I'm not going to expect you to just be name dropping. So, I'm going to put you out there on the spot and ask you to do some name dropping. Name some of the people in the industry that you've collabed with because people might not know how many people and how big your influence actually is and all the people that you've worked with.
Well, man, it's kind of so many. I'm saying, like, some of my biggest names that I've did like studio work with, like shows, opening up tours, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna just, you know, facet it down. We're gonna go. I mean, I got songs, and I went on
just
tour.
Name a handful of some big ones. I know you worked with almost everybody.
In the city of Pittsburgh, I work with everybody low key except Hardo and Wapo. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. Wapo.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, industry wise, like I got songs with, and I went on a mini tour with 2 Live Crew, which is legendary.
That's tight.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in the studio multiple times, and when Flow Rider came to Pittsburgh, he called me on stage at the Post Gazette Pavilion. You know what I'm saying? Like people that had that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so my man Mink Sinatra could vouch for that. He didn't see me on stage. Him and his mom. It was like, oh shit, Dice is on stage. Like we're out there. This, you know what I mean? People wonder how the fuck I'm on stage,
right?
You know, but.
What about that New Year's Eve shit, man? My nigga Dice did the fucking New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah, I performed New Year's Eve downtown Pittsburgh
with the ball drop. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Frizzy.
You know
Frizzy put me on there. You know, he's an established artist. He got Grammys and Emmys. He did work with Sesame Street, and he reached out to me. We did a song, and he was like, you know, I seen you working. You know what I mean? Like you know, you're not really getting the accolades that you deserve. You know, I'm gonna put you on one of the biggest shows I got.
That's tight.
So we made this song from scratch, and you know, then like a month later, you know what I mean? It was the process. He hit me up, then we made this song. He was like, I want you to perform with me. We don't got no song yet, but let's just make a song and do it. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Frizzy for that, man. That was a big opportunity.
Speaking of artists in the city, recently you've had minor beef or something?
I don't got beef with nobody. Everything's a one-sided situation with me, you know what I'm saying? Because really, if somebody don't fuck with me, it's because they can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's really levels to it. And the people that, you know what I mean, that could even have an argument with me, you know what I'm saying? It's like...
So what had kind of happened? Like, if you don't mind, you know...
Well, there's really nothing that happened.
Telling the ball out radio.
No, I just want you to know right now, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that happened. There's nothing that transpired with anybody. You know what I'm saying? A long story short, and can't nobody fucking fade me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm you know, and even, you know, during those minor discrepancies, you know, I'm not gonna name drop to give these lames light. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real person, and they don't even need to, you know, they don't even need the publicity.
It seemed like the fucking city been going crazy since, you know.
And I'll smoke every one of these motherfuckers if we cutting the shit. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. And
like no, listen, no, for real. Like song for song, like literally song for song, or bar for bar, or just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like like there's nobody that even got a catalog close to mine. Like, I mean, I could play some shit from fucking '04 that's still smoking shit. Now, that's not to sit here and say we on some arrogant shit like, you know, I look down on people. But when it comes down to a competition, it is a contact sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might see Wendy's taking a shot at McDonald's on Twitter or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is.
You keep it real. How do you feel about the Stunner 2 flying Fed the God shit going on right now?
You know what? Realistically, I'm cool with both of them. You know, just on some shit. You know, I remember both of them as a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? I got hella experiences in the city, so I remember both of them as a youngin'. They both on their grind. You know, obviously, man, Stunner's fed up with whatever his situation is that he got going on.
He's been on fire lately.
And Fed, you know, he got his deal with Taylor Gang. You know, Wiz acknowledged the Stunner shit. So
right,
you know what I mean? Like that was big for Stunner's movement. You know what I mean? Like I don't got a horse in the race. You know what I mean? Like I got Stunner on one of my songs. I remember you know, Fed from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Just even a young dude, man. So you know, just on that note, man. You know, just as long as it stay where it's at. Now I know. You know, one of my concerns I literally thought about today is they got that new venue opening up in the city, that new music venue.
They just said Wiz
and Wiz is the opening act. One. Now I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen, but it's a pro and a con. Like if Stunner go down there with all of his people and they deep and you know what I'm saying, they like what's up, you know what I'm saying, damn near, you know, that could give him more of a limelight thing, you know what I mean? But that's also like, is it a bad look too?
He'll bring him on. He'll allow him to perform. I don't think
because if he doesn't, it could get dangerous.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be. Now, as soon as I seen that though, I was like, this is about to actually get interesting. That's what's crazy, right? It's gonna be an interesting situation that day because you know that's not too far around the corner, and you know tensions ain't as high as they was like 2 weeks ago, but you know there's still some shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure there are gonna be some back end conversations before that even goes down. That's it. It's not gonna go down without a conversation.
At the end of the day, I remember Wiz from back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember Mac Miller, like, I used to rap with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they used to rap with me, too. Like, so, you know, it ain't no type of thing. But motherfuckers know, like, it was like, especially when Pittsburgh was, like, hungry before anybody even blew up. You know what I'm saying? It was more of like a rap battle circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers was really rapping.
There was really an underground scene. Stedifers and all that shit. So let's talk about the state of Pittsburgh hip hop though. What's your take on it? What you think's happening? And then I want to get into that thing that y'all were doing on Mondays for everybody.
Well, I think this. Well, right now, you know, me being an engineer as well, like, and one of the top engineers in the city. By the way, if you need, you know what I'm saying, world-class mixing and mastering, studio time, whatever you need, man, hit me up and I can help you out. Artist consultation, whatever, just reach out to me. But, you know, when it comes down to it, like, I'm at a street level, like, on that note where I'm seeing all the new hot talent for real because, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they coming in there and I'm like, and I know I got my eye on a couple people, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm anxious to see where they at, like, you know what I mean? I remember Coachella, you know what I'm saying? I never worked with him yet, but like we did a couple shows together. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the hottest new young dudes coming up. Man, low key, I think one of the hardest songs that I personally recorded recently was by artist OG Tay. You know what I'm saying? It's called what is it called? Home Run or something? I think it is Home Run. You know what I mean? But no, there's a lot of artists and like female artists. You know, I just co-produced and mixed and mastered that new Ladies at Grandma's song. That's Miss Nana, Johnny, and Callie. That I'm a Berg bitch. They just did a video for that. You know,
shout out to them.
Revo, you know what I'm saying? I just got done hosting his tape. Well, he from Washington, but you know Pittsburgh Revo, as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Revo, Eastwood, Felony Melodies 4. You know, we got that tape wrapped up, so he's about to drop. And you know, no bias though for real, because I look at everything I do unbiased, like because either hot or not. I think he got a tape that's going to shake some shit up around here for real. Like it's a ratter. It's like it's a complete project.
Okay.
My man Chisler, man, got some smoke. You know what I mean? That's one of my business partners. We got the studio together. along with JJR. You know, we got the trifecta right there making it happen. Chisler also runs all the promotions and marketing for the hip hop at Insomnia. So if y'all need booking there, you know, make sure y'all reach out to him. And we got the event coming up on April 3rd. One of the baddies is coming in. I want to say Josh and them might be collab with that. If not, but you know it's going down. Man, there's really a lot of artists. You
if
know what
somebody
I'm saying?
wanted to become, not
BFG WAP, my man Nom, you know what I'm saying?
I got a
Man,
question
Lavi, Slongle, man, there's just too many gunners right now.
for young people that watch my shit. If they wanted to do what Harley Dyse does, what type of advice could you give them?
That's a really hard question because I would tell them, man, if they want to do this, you really got to say fuck everything. You know what I'm saying? And you really got to, like, don't worry about women. Don't worry about having no kids. Don't have no kids. Wrap it up. If you want to really pursue this dream, go out and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that you can't do it with those things, but it's night and day for real. Like, you know, there was a situation, and I had a contract on the table when DJ K Slay flew me and my manager Jackal out to Arizona at the time. You know, Post Malone was out there. I want to say Post Malone walked away with the deal after I flew home. You know what I mean? It's because, you know, life was lifing, and I had to come home, and it was either my kids or like pursue my dream. And it was like maybe you know, sacrifice would have paid off at the end of the day, and like. But me being a man, I was like, I couldn't take that risk. I couldn't leave my kids stuck like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I made a decision. So, like, and that was an emotional tie. Like, but, you know, and not to say that I don't cherish, you know, my family, my kids and whatnot. But if they wasn't there, I wouldn't have had to worry about that. It would just be, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, even labels, they just be looking for, like, younger people because they don't have these emotional ties. They don't have no establishment. You know what I mean? Like, so they just be looking for something they could do, or, you know, just get out there and with it, or the people that's, you know, putting the money behind it, and more or less as compared to the labels nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, that's what it really comes down to. So
Make this your everything.
yeah,
Got
I mean,
to,
you got
just
you
like
got
anything. We talked about that earlier. Just
you-
like anything, you have to
You
really
gotta
sacrifice.
Listen,
to
I
make
didn't
it
miss.
work.
I didn't miss birth. I didn't. Like I'm saying, once I got my second record deal, I didn't miss birthdays. I didn't miss anniversaries. I didn't miss holidays because I was like, you know what, this might be my last chance, and I didn't fuck the contract up probably already. Like, if I really want to do this, what is those, you know, those 10,000 hours that you was speaking on earlier? What was they even for? It was for nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and at the end of the day, I guess that's what keeps my fire burning now, is because, like, this shit still got to pay off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now when it comes down to it, I achieved everything that I literally ever wanted to do. I've been on tour, got videos, I've been on TV, been around the baddest women, had money, you know, like cars, did it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think the desire to get that finished product, you know what I'm saying, from each artist that comes through, that's still part of my process.
I think I'm the same way, guys. Since I got with JT and we started this ball out thing, done a lot, man. I've seen a lot. I've been in different states, but still my favorite thing is creating the song. Me and JT, me and you, me and Deech, whoever, creating the song, right? Creating it, listening to it, and that is still, even though, I mean, I love doing shows too. I love when people come up to me, hey, yo, I can't believe you. I love that. But
Oh, no, that shit's still lit.
I guess I'm an artist.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I love more than anything is picking the beat out, hearing it, and going to my world, wherever I go to create a song. I
process.
feel calm. It's like therapy. I wish I could live in that world
Yeah.
all day. right?
But you see how that happens though, like, it's
I come
because
back to
that
reality.
kind of goes to where my next comment that I actually wanted to make is compared to even being asked the question. You know, it's like music wise,
Can you turn,
I don't know if it's like a
turn that down a little bit
I'm turning that all the way down,
and pull your mic
all the way down.
a little bit closer to you. Yeah.
Oh shit, I got you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but no, when it comes down to it, like artist wise, it's like I ain't even really been recording because I've been working so much in the studio helping other artists. Mm-hmm. And it's like when I want to get into that zone, I be needing other like next level artists to come outside a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling like there ain't no competition out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a new Twan Green album to look. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
I'm about to break.
You know what I mean? I need no.
I'm about to break the fourth wall. So yes, I truly believe like, and hey, I don't care, but what is the like? Who can you say, and you can invite me to, is like when they call you and say, give me 3 artists, when they call you and say, Dice, can I come through? Do you get like, all right, do you get pumped for it? Like, oh, bet, because I know that they're going to come in here and make some good shit, and I'm going to enjoy doing it. Like, give me 3 artists, when they call you and they say, yo, Dice, can I pull up and I'm doing a song? You're always like, yes. Know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm smoking all you motherfuckers, so I don't care who comes through.
After that.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry, no, Twan's my man. We got the best to do this.
We got 2 minutes, and hey, yo, the reason why I love Dice, I'm gonna break the fourth wall. We go this. The reason why I love fucking with Dice is because just like I bring out the good of him, he bring out the good of me. So we're literally making a song trying to beat one another, but we're making a song though. We're
gonna make some heat, but you know,
you're sparring.
But we're sparring.
It's just like he said, it's a contact sport, so it's just like boxing. You train together, you got to spar.
I like making solo. Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron.
Because if you're punching air, but no, I like making solo songs. I like punching air, but I do like
shadow boxing,
being in the studio with somebody, and especially if they're like really like
that for real.
Yeah, really like.
Pushes you.
I don't think no one's like that to me. Sorry, but if they're like really street,
JT, turn that damn mic
higher
on.
Level.
Sorry, no, if they're a different type of person. Yeah. If they rap about girls like me, but if they rap about different shit like street shit or drugs or like intellectual shit, I like being in the studio with them because I get to challenge myself, and now I have to get out of my element and rap about the shit they rap about. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me rapping by myself, I can just rap whatever I want. But like Dice is really like intellectual. So I know with Dice, I have to come so I can't just say no simple shit. I have to bring it. I know with Deech, I have to talk about a certain thing. I know with somebody else, I have to talk about a certain, and I like that challenge. You know what I'm saying? I like that challenge. That's really my favorite part. You know what I'm saying? Is some of the shit that I be coming up with when I be doing features, I be like, damn, that shit was hot.
No, but really, all the artists, you know what I'm saying, that I fuck with though, like I know Twan is always gonna bring it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, Twan is always welcome. You know what I mean, to come through and cook with the boy. You know, I want to say somebody asked a question on Facebook the other day, and they was like, man, who's the best collaborators? And
I seen that.
Literally, whoever I do a song with, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to elevate them to the next level. You know what I mean? But, you know, people that I feel that can at least meet me halfway.
Oh, their weight.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I make hit songs like automatically. Like if you just chalk it as a win. Twan, Lavi, me and Revo smoke shit. Honestly, me and Deej got a whole album that never dropped. Like literally, whoever I make a song with is gonna be a smoker, because I'm not gonna let you put no weak shit. And you know what I mean? And I hope you do the same with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm already holding myself to the highest caliber. And that's not even no cocky shit or ego shit or I'm looking down on nobody else. It's like I just know that everything that I do is like a business card for myself. You know what I mean? Like every song that I do, like every appearance that I make is a business card. You know what I mean? Like every encounter that you have with me is a business card. Like you might not want to fuck with me ever again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Offer you one interaction, but I might have been having a bad day and I just might not have been a verbal that day. But you know what? That was a business card. You always got to be on your P's and Q's, whatever type of situation that you in.
100%. That's free game right there.
Facts. I live by that. I got one more question for you. Yeah, so you know how Michael Jordan had a brother that was better than him at basketball?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one knows that. Reggie Miller had.
Well, I mean, I'm saying for your conversational
purposes.
Okay, just I'm saying.
Michael, people don't know the reason why Michael Jordan was so good, because he had a brother that used to beat him all the time, and that made him get better or whatever. But you have 14 brothers and sisters. Is there a brother or sister that was maybe not rapper, but were they more musically challenged than you? No. Well, musically
inclined.
Inclined. or you the best one?
Nope.
So there's no brother that was, or no sister that was
No,
harder than you?
they don't even do nobody else in my family even thinks about doing music. You know what I'm saying?
Not even Joey?
Nope.
Okay, so Joey just trapped.
Yeah, everybody in my family just got money. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
Like especially
Joey.
all the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just on some just getting that money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, like, you're the only
but
rapper.
honestly, through Joey, my brother, that's how I remember the young Fed, the God. I remember the young Stunner. I remember I seen Fed. He came up to me. It was him, Reese Young, and Icy. Fed was like, "Ain't you Dice?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I remember I used to be with Joey, man. You used to come around with all the chains on and shit." He's like, "Man, we used to want to be like you." You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like, so this is a real conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's tight, yo. That's tight. Well, are we gonna give the people the freestyle?
And yeah, we might. That's up to Dice.
Listen,
We'll cut-
man, the
we'll cut-
Palomalu
we'll cut
tape
this
is still on the way.
we'll cut
you know
this
what I'm saying? So much
conversation out.
music is still on the way.
I gotta do Green Dice,
yeah,
and I gotta
The
do
Green
one
Dice
more.
is on the fucking way.
What's next for Dice though? For himself.
I don't even know.
Dice.
I really don't know. You know, when it comes down to it, it's about I don't know, man. I've been working like a motherfucker for the past year or some change. I'm saying I stopped going outside. I think it's time to come back outside because, you know, just to get back to the state of Pittsburgh hip hop, I don't think it's being ran right. You know what I'm saying? Like there ain't nobody to really shut this shit down, and there's only certain people that can really shut it down to make an impact. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but more or less just I'm coming back outside, motherfucker. So beware this summer, 2026.
Dice is back outside.
I'm coming back outside.
Summer
You know what I'm saying?
2026.
Just know this shit's going the fuck down. All your favorite rappers, they need to get the fuck out the way. All that motherfucking bullshit, you know what I'm saying? That hippity hoo ha shit, that motherfucking bubblegum rap, get that shit the fuck out the way.
You're here to
People's
hear.
coming back outside with real rap and real hits, you know what I'm saying? None of that bullshit. And you know what I mean? I got them killers on deck, the real rap motherfuckers that do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Whoever won it, it is what it is. Like Tupac said, you know what I'm saying? They said don't get ready to go to war until you got your money right. Well, motherfuckers, about that time. Now let's go.
Shia. You heard
But
it
yeah,
here.
much love. I'm just talking about shit. Fuck y'all. But you
I love it,
look,
man.
if y'all need some studio time, some production, whatever, man, hit me up, man. You know, I know I'm an asshole sometimes, but in real life, I'm actually a cool dude.
Come to work,
and I want to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Come to work.
Where can they find you at though?
Man, they can find me at their mama's house, their baby mama's house, you know what I'm saying? At their grandma's house, getting breakfast cooked for me with her dentures out, you know what I'm saying?
nasty.
I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but real, man. At Harley Dyse, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere, any platform, you know what I'm saying? My phone number is 853-EGGS, 412-853-EGGS if you need to get in contact with me for any type of situation. You know what I'm saying? EGGS is 3447, you know, for you motherfuckers
This
that don't
nigga
know
think
about
we
the
in a
T9.
fucking 80s commercial.
You know?
Nigga said ask.
Hey, motherfuckers. But no, check me out, man. At
That's
Harley
back
Dyse.
when for the young kids, numbers, there used to be numbers on the phone and they used to have
No, it's
letters
still on
them.
there.
Oh, they're still on there?
Yeah,
I didn't even know. I didn't even know phones.
It's still on.
even
letters
had
is-
Pull up your
Yeah,
down pad.
pull up your
Pull it up right
keypad.
now,
It's
you know?
still there.
Okay.
But no,
But we gonna put it right there. It's gonna flash on the bottom of the screen like the commercial.
It's like A, B,
Yeah.
and all that.
Nah, but for real, man, you know, shouts out to you know the whole ball out staff, you know what I'm saying?
Ball out!
You know, for having me through today, man. You know, shouts out to my son Yum, because he's with me every single day.
go.
Even though he's autistic, man, and I'm an autistic dad, it don't matter what type of situation we in. You know, a lot of people use their kids as an excuse why they can't do nothing. I use my kids as an excuse why I do it. You know what I'm saying? I got my son with me every day. Can't nobody tell me they can't come and do nothing because they got their kids or they don't got no babysitter or nothing. You bring them kids. You bring them kids because you know what? If you can't have them with you, then you probably shouldn't be in that situation either as a parent, because you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Now I know sometimes it'll be like that, you know, but them is the times you do it. But on an everyday basis, 9 times out of 10, you bring them damn kids with you. Coming from a real dad, motherfuckers. That's what it is. But yo, shouts out to Ball Out at Harley Dyse. Original PA boy, the party animal. Yeah, rock with your boy.
I love it.
Yes, sir. We gonna close it out.
I love it. That was hey, Dice, you already know. It's always good sharing the mic with you. You know what I'm saying?
You
We always make
already
magic
know.
every time we collab. And I think this is another fucking magic right here.
Yeah, Ball Out is my family. You know what I'm saying?
Family, Ball Out and Dice.
I know
Yes,
y'all
sir.
fuck with Jay Hayes. That's my family too. That's my homie from back in the day. I was producing some of his original music too. A lot of people don't know about Jay Hayes. even on his original grind. He is the first motherfucker in the city that I know that had a real big major DJ host his mixtape. He had DJ Big Mike host his shit, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, you know what I mean? So shouts out to my motherfucking dog Jay Hayes too on that note, you know what I'm saying?
Show off.
You know what I'm saying?
Show
So,
off.
but you know, there's only certain motherfuckers that know the real Pittsburgh history because I didn't work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I could pull up songs that these motherfuckers did in like 1999. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Because I still got the files. You feel me?
That's what's up.
I know I'm over here getting warmed up, man, and
Nah,
I'm
you
keeping it
good.
going, man. We could go, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving my shouts out on some real motherfucking shit.
Talk
you know
your
what I'm
shit,
saying?
nigga.
You know, it is what it is.
We love it.
Yeah, we don't gotta close it out yet. Shit.
No, I guess that kind of wraps it up. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could keep going though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there be so many stones that don't be unturned. You know what I mean? So, but for now, chapter 1 can close.
Hold
Man,
up,
listen,
though.
man,
One
if you-
line. I got one more question.
Go.
You have to do this.
What is it?
What's your favorite track that you've made? All time favorite track. You have to, and if it takes you 5 minutes to think about it, you got to. You have to.
I don't even
pick
know
a
if
favorite
I can
child.
answer that.
You got to pick a favorite child right now.
Right?
He's
never asked me that.
You know what?
Because I mean, y'all both got hundreds and
Yeah,
hundreds of tracks. That's why this
that's
is
what
so
I'm saying. I'm
difficult.
like,
No, I have
yeah,
thousands.
that's so difficult. That's why it's so difficult.
No, it's not. It's just I hate to say it, but it really is like a multi-layered question, because like then I answer it like, oh, what's my weed song that I did, or my favorite Rest in Peace song that I did,
Right.
or you know what I mean, like just like. But my favorite all-time song.
It could be the process of making the song that made it the best, not necessarily the best sounding song. But when this song comes on,
I wanna elaborate after you answer.
When you're going through your files and this song pops up, what's the one that
have
just
too many
makes
of
you
those.
feel like,
I got too many.
damn, I need to get back to this?
So, and I
No,
think
I do got too many of those.
Yeah,
I can't even say.
Can I help you with that?
Nah.
Well,
Oh, where's my phone at? 'Cause
Well,
I'm gonna look through my motherfucking catalog. Okay, right here.
if I was to answer that
release catalog.
while you're looking, it's weird because I know what you're saying, but it's more like because we're still underground, we have a lot of songs, but a lot of them only a few, people have heard or whatever. So it would be weird because I think my favorite song would be the song that was noticed the most.
Birthday Boy.
Right? Or like a John Moran or The
Nah,
League
but
so
what you-
far. Because it's weird because I can make a song and nobody hear it, but it's my favorite song. But if I make a song and it gets me to another level in my career, then I have
You love it differently.
I have like an intimate feeling for Birthday Boy because it kind of changed. I have a different feeling for Tattoo. I have a different feeling for certain songs than a song that me and you just made, or me and Dice just made, or me and Dice just made. Even though I love that song, but I can't even share the experience. It's different when like Dice can play Passport. Everybody, he was having a passport.
that's my
You know what I'm
favorite
saying?
one.
And everybody
That's
can
my
sing it with
favorite
you.
one.
It's different like I do John Morant, and like everyone starts grittying. But even though I do love Clarity, or I do love one of the songs that me and Dice did, I love fucking Studio, but only me and Dice can, or like Gucci too, but only we can kind of jig to that.
No, but see, I got too many of those though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it comes down to like eras, and even like and depending on the project I'm promoting, because when I think about it though, I think about, like he said, I think about the total package. And then I be thinking about all the shows that I rocked. I done rock rooms from 1 to 15,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there's certain joints that just go way crazier.
Yes. Okay. You may not even like a song until you,
You know what
like
I'm saying? Like,
See what it does.
until you perform it, and now you're like, oh shit. Okay, John Morant. Remember, I made John Morant. I thought it was just a regular song. David started doing it, and it's getting the shit that it's getting. So I'm like, oh, do I like John Morant? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. And now I like John Morant.
He wants to pick one though.
no, you know what? It's hard because
The League
There's
is
too many
my top.
songs.
no, I mean because I have a literally unlimited amount of songs.
I know, right? It's hard.
No, like and
It's-
because
I
even
mean,
the
that's
shit
a
that I
crazy
released,
question.
I mean, I should
You're not
release.
supposed to.
That's
have
a crazy
one.
question.
You're not
JC.
supposed to have.
You
one.
caught me off guard.
You got
I was like,
Your
Favorite
parents have
song.
14 kids. Which one's your favorite? You can't do that.
I mean, I'm the favorite.
That's like asking me which one of my sperm cells are mine. I have millions of them. I can't tell you which sperm cell I love the most. They all make beautiful children.
You know what? Just a memorable song that I'll just bring to the light.
There we go.
Memorable song. Oh,
There we go.
Okay.
There's history.
I want to give
There's-
one too.
yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
A memorable song.
something that would always hit the heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? But like any type of song, I make a song about my brother for real. But
Okay.
you know what I mean? Especially like when he first passed. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to put it in the song form. Like there was times like I would just put that song on, like it's called Free. You know what I'm saying? It's dedicated to my brother. It's on the Game of Life album. You know what I'm saying? Just something that always would hit the heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? But there's personal songs, but Passport is gonna be one of my favorites. I got a song called Make Your Pussy Dance that would always get this fucking parties jumping. You know, I'm like, there's so many songs. You know what I mean? Like anywhere I go, man, I'm a different entity, man. I walk in that motherfucker, I look different, I talk different, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I mean? I stand out like a motherfucking sore thumb. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. All of my motherfucking songs are my favorite.
Right.
Except the ones I did with Twan Green. Them were some of my favorites though, man.
JT's one of his favorites is Fuck on Something.
Trying to fuck with
That's
something.
right. I'm trying to fuck on something.
No, that's a banger.
She told me I'm the perfect man, but I ain't with the cuffing.
Yeah.
That's a classic, right?
Is that the first song me and you did?
Yeah.
I think that is.
Yeah,
or
it
not,
is.
or is it Above the Water?
Nope, it was Fuck on Something.
Fuck on something?
Fuck on Something.
I think you came to my crib, right?
Yep, I came to your crib.
Yeah.
Yep, your other crib.
How'd y'all meet, man?
He came to Deech's. It was Dice, Kodak was over there. Dice and Kodak, I think. I think that's
No, the
who
first day?
Yeah.
Wait, during that time? No, what's Shaq, Shakur?
Okay. So it was Shaq.
If that was the case, because I was never in the studio with. I was in the studio with Kodak at a different time.
Okay, so then
but
it was
I wasn't
Shakur.
never
Then. I knew it was somebody. So basically, I used to live with Deech when I first came back to Washington. Dice had came over, and I didn't know who Dice was. Right? I didn't know who fucking. I knew who fucking Shakur was. And, Deech was like, yeah, bro, Dice, you know what I'm saying? He's a this and that. So I'm like, all right, bet. And I see them working and shit. And we end up linking up. I went to the 50. Because we didn't record that that day. I went to the 50 and Dice was like, yo, man, you trying to have a session? I'm like, all right, run it. I got real drunk. And then me and Deech went to Dice's house. And that's when we made Fuck on Something. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the song sound, because I'm talking about being like at the bar and shit. Mm-hmm. And I was so fucked up. I don't even remember I think when I really remember a Dice session was at like the fifth, when we did Above the Water. Because I was so fucked up for fucking fuck on something. I don't even remember the session.
That's my man Nom's favorite song, that Above the Water. He's like, because he listen, because
that's not one of Smitty's favorite
songs. I hype you up, like, you know what I'm saying, like you up there with me, bro. You know what I'm saying. So when I talk amongst you, I speak highly of you. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody.
You know what I'm saying. So, but you know what I'm saying, when it was me, you, and I want to say Sherry, when y'all did the Bay song.
No,
and then when y'all first met, you know what I'm saying, like, he was listening to it. He's like, yeah, he was like, that's my song. He's like, I ride around and listen to that Above the Water. Like, to this day, like, that's a real ass song. It is a real ass song. You know what I'm saying? So, like, good music is always gonna be timeless. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why, man, listen, bro. I need y'all to know right now, all artists, do you know how many doors this brother has opened for these artists out in fucking Pittsburgh, Ohio, West Virginia, just in like the whole area, man. Shout out to Dizzy Dice,
much
man.
Love, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely opened the doors for a lot of
man.
artists. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of there's some people that say this and that, but some people say this and that about me too. So don't listen to what people say. Get your own experience. Check out Harley Dyse. Check out his music. Get a session. Get your own experience. Don't listen to the next person. This man is a genius. I've seen him with my own two eyes. I'm just a tad bit smarter than him in the fucking studio, but he's still a genius. No, but can't nobody, compete with me on the rap like Dice, I feel like. When it comes to Jessica, because there's people...
But he also produced And
see,
mix
I'm
and
talking about
master,
rap.
so.
Like when it comes to producing, I'm not even over there.
Yeah.
But there's nobody I feel like that could compete with me in writing a song as fast as me and it being
Good
adequate.
quality, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can probably write as fast as me and record as fast as me, but it may not sound like me. Me and Dice can find a beat and come up with a song in 5 minutes, and we both fucking it both
Start
sounds
to finish
good.
in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes, the song's
Y'all
done.
can be done.
Nobody else can do that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I've never met nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And of course they're out there, but we haven't met them yet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
them.
fucking us, nigga.
Yeah, man, it's a great
We
songwriter,
outside.
and he does multiple genres too. Which I'm all about music. I don't care what it is. I'm all about music, and you could do different genres. You could write for anybody, really. So then that's dope. So I've always said Dice is super talented from day one. The first time I met you, I'm like, yeah, this dude's super talented. So
Yeah, that's love, man. You know, a lot of people be like, I'm very humble for real. Like when it comes down to like studio shit as an artist, like I have a pissing contest with the best of them.
You're supposed
You know what I'm
to.
saying?
You're supposed to.
But people get that part of me confused with like the actual person that I am. They be like, oh man, Dice be on that shit. No, well, if we're talking music, motherfucker, what? I'm outside. But if we just chilling like in your session, like I'm gonna hype you up. I'm not even in the room. I want you to be.
There's
the best
not
person
too
you
many
can be.
people that can take that type of energy because they don't feel confident enough about their music.
And that is what it comes down to it too, for real. Like
They
I do
take it
get that. I
personal.
do
Well,
get that.
because I mean,
And I'm getting better at it. I'm getting
Creating
better at it. I'm
art
getting better
though,
at it.
that is personal. People are vulnerable at that time, and you're always your biggest critic. So when you're in a room with somebody who has that ability, and you're direct, you will sound like an aggressive person when you talk to people, but you're not. But
I see how they would
but
take it
that's
like
just-
that, but I do get
but
it.
that's
I
just how
mean,
you. But that's just how.
and
So that
he-
can be intimidating. To some
And
people.
he is, because there's only a few of us. There's only a few of us that come to Dice's studio and are A++. So if you're saying that to those people that come in there, no matter if there's people in the studio, no matter if they come in there, they do a song, it's fucking official. They got their people with them. They go do a show. There's only a few of them. Dice can say that to them all day. Bro, I'm the best. Bro, I'm the best. Dice can say that. And I'm just looking at him. Or somebody else looking at him. And I can respect what you're saying because I believe you. But I know that I'm the best, right? Now, if you don't truly believe that, it's going to fuck up your whole session, right? Now you got your engineer saying that he'll fucking smoke you. And Dice is just saying it just because he's just saying it.
But he ain't gonna just do
But
that.
now,
Anybody.
but
Listen,
now,
I had a
this rappers, yeah.
Listen, I had a studio session in Miami when I was down there when I had my last deal, and I ain't gonna name drop, but I requested some artists that was from Miami. I was like, yeah, man, because they they was the top dogs. They was like some underground top dog, but they was the motherfuckers next to blow. They was like on Pittsburgh level. They was like a Hardo or somebody. You know what I'm saying on the like the mid range level. You know what I'm saying? So like I was like, yeah, call them through. So they came through, and I'm like, man, first thing we get in the booth, they play the beat. I'm like, man, I'm about to smoke you motherfuckers. And they got mad as hell. They was like, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like almost an uproar. And I'm like, look, man, I'm about to go in here and do my best. And they just didn't understand my language.
Yeah, like
it was a language barrier. They was thinking I was on some like damn near some street
On
shit.
some
You know what I'm
distance
saying?
shit, like, nah, bro, I'm hearing this beat. I'm about to murder all
This
you
is what I do.
motherfuckers
Yeah, this is
tonight.
what
No,
I
real
do.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
And whenever Dice says that,
it
that
was a
makes
funny
me write
situation.
better. Honestly, like as soon as Dice starts that shit, it's kind of like, okay, bet.
Because, like you said, you
because-
believe in your abilities.
No, it's like
It's
my
serious.
poker face at that point. We playing. Like, I know I got an ill ass hand, and I'm talking shit. Everything's all in. What's up? I'm about to bust this.
It's kind of
thing
like
up.
Michael Jordan,
You
right?
feel me?
If Michael Jordan's on a fucking USA team or something, and he's barking, I'm the best motherfucker. Well, you got Magic right there. You got fucking.
Yeah,
got,
come on,
You
what's
got,
up?
you know, you got
Yeah.
who I forget who was on the Dream Team, but
all the motherfuckers.
and remember they were like playing back and forth, and it was the most intense game ever.
Yep.
Because Michael, you with a whole bunch of other dogs, you know, and they trying to prove
That's what I'm
themselves.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of
I want that dog shit.
it is.
Like, you know what I mean?
Because there's
I
some
want that
people you be like,
dog
nigga,
shit.
I'm the best. You're like,
yeah, start whining and shit.
what do you get mad? Prove it, nigga.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? So, and that's why it's very healthy being in a studio. And like, honestly, it is hard. And that's gonna say that when you're really good, it's hard to be in the studio with certain people because you know that you're light years ahead of them, and you know you gotta, especially. That's why I can't be an engineer. I don't know how you do it because I know how good I am, and I can't. It'll be hard for me. Y'all are patient to record shit that I know is fucking.
I'm not even an artist.
Trash.
Sometimes it's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's
I
hard.
know it's trash. I know they can do better.
No, I have sessions like that. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, I don't give a fuck if he tuned in,
You
whatever.
just posted about it the other day.
No, but
right?
that was even a whole different situation. But
that was a
listen,
female,
like,
yeah, that was some other shit.
I had a young dude, like, you know what I'm saying? He would always come in with his squad, and, you know, they would always get 5-hour blocks, you know what I'm saying? And they would do what they do as a squad. But this motherfucker, he started buying his own studio time. He's like, man, you know, I want to focus on myself. He got up to like his 4th, 5-hour block. That he didn't even make one song that whole time.
Damn.
I'm talking about one song within that 20 hours, 25 hours, whatever it was.
What do you? Okay, how?
No, so he's just like he'll be like you know what I mean? He's picking his beat or whatever from the jump. He want to go in there and freestyle punch in, and he's like making it halfway through. He's like, all right, man, maybe I'll come back to this. I don't know about this no more. And then he'll come out, try to find another beat, and then like just be in there. And it got to like that 5th session or whatever it was, and I was like, bro, like I'm gonna be real with you.
Rap is for you.
I can't keep taking your money from you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like-
No,
I'm literally robbing. I'm literally robbing
hit
you.
it with an OG moment. I was like, bro, like
This is
It's
crazy.
free money. Don't get
I'm
me wrong.
robbing you. Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like,
You're not even finishing songs.
yeah, I was like, look, I was like, man, you know, you came here all these times and didn't even get one song done. You know what I mean? Like, and at that point in time, I offered him. I was like, bro, I'm just gonna give you a 2-hour artist consultation fee. I mean, not even a fee. I'm saying this is 2-hour artist consultation. Come through. Me and you's gonna work on the song from scratch. I'm gonna help you figure
for
out how
free?
to construct it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at this point, you done already paid me so much money, bro. Like, it is highway robbery. If I don't even try to help you, like, I could have sit here and let you keep doing this for the next 25 sessions.
I hadn't even thought about that. A studio coach. Because I am older. Young niggas that don't know how to create songs, that's up. Dice know I don't sit down in the studio, right? You know it too, right? And I be seeing people sitting down, and I always tell them, like, bro, you have to stay up. You know what I'm saying? And studio coach.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, just
Even Jordan had a
writing
coach.
sessions. Yeah.
Just I was like, bro, just hit me up. Just hit me up anytime. I'm gonna dedicate 2 hours to you. I'm gonna just teach you how to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you how to do something. All right, even from the basic. All right, man, we got a beat. All right, start right here. Get you a hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure out a concept, what you about to go on, and then at that point in time, anything you say can damn near fill in. You know what I'm saying? But now you got at least a point where you could, like, if you talk about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, now you know. I hopped up out the motherfucker, got the bread. I put some peanut butter on that bitch and it was it. I got some jelly in that bitch, I'm about to get it lit.
Why don't you
know?
do what they do with Future shit? Future go in there, he'll freestyle shit, and then they'll engineer and make a song. Why don't you just make a song for him and just see if he likes it? Off of his little takes.
You
Why
can't
don't
do that.
just...
You can't do that with everybody.
I'm not even-
There's got to be a mutual understanding for that.
No, don't put it out. Just be like, hey, bro, like, this is, I kind of copy and paste it from
No,
from,
listen,
like, what you
I
did.
do that.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
listen, I do that type of shit already. I mean, like, respectfully, I might have done that with you maybe
Yeah.
once or twice. You know what I'm saying?
Which
So,
is
like,
fuck.
it ain't
You did
even
it with
about
me.
nothing. You know what I'm
You
saying?
did it
Like,
with
let's do a take. I'm saying I'll figure out the bar, boom, 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 put them in there. But if people ain't even having a complete concept, I mean, like, listen, I'll be like, all right, well, I press record, be like, yeah, my name's all right, run that back. All right, my name is and they're in there doing that for like 45 minutes. Like, I don't
that's
got the
crazy.
bars to work with.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Without saying any names, what is the most craziest, dangerous moment at one of your sessions? Like, that it went kind of to where you didn't even know it was going to go that far? Because I know you deal with rapper and you deal with, you know, niggas and gangsters and people. So what is the most moment where you were like, oh shit, like you kind of felt like you were in danger, but you wasn't in danger? Just like enough where you kind of felt it, right? Like something could pop off without kind of, you know what I'm saying, giving out too much information.
No, never.
Never. Okay. Because I always think about that because, like, you know a lot of people, a lot of people bring other people that you can't control. You may know these niggas, but you don't know. Okay, remember the one time?
No, there'll be some high tense situations.
Remember we're
sometimes,
fucking,
but I try to pride
our
myself
young
on being
nigga-
able to, you know, calm those down.
Remember when our young nigga brought the other young niggas and they had the things on them?
Where was this at?
Etna.
A couple months ago.
Yeah. And they had
yeah.
And they had the things on them and shit. And then, you know, other people were kind of, you know what I'm saying, stressed out about it. Were there more moments like that where it's like you got a rapper, you know that rapper, but their entourage is kind of sketchy? And how do you handle that?
Man, that happens with everything. You know what I'm saying? But
How do you handle it then? Especially like being white. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
if somebody's on some hot shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not even saying it's like I'm not no like no pushover. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna like, look, bro, you know, this really ain't the place for that. You know what I'm saying? I get you know you want to be safe, and you know, even if you feel like you still need to have it on you, you know, you like, you know, just don't be waving it around. Like, especially if my son's in there, you know what I'm saying, or something, you know what I'm saying? Take the shit out the head, take the clip out if that's what you want to feel like you want to be on the video waving the shit around. You know, make sure it's a safe environment. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't about being scared, it's about being smart. Especially when people is under the influence of drugs and alcohol. People do stupid shit.
Yep.
Like, you sitting there waving it, it might be a mechanical malfunction. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this, you know, so it's never really more or less about a direct threat. It's the stupidity and potential.
Yep.
It's about prevention.
I had
for
that
real.
with music videos because they always want to point the guns at the camera and stuff like that. I'm like, I have to empty it and make sure myself.
Right.
Like if you're gonna be showing that anywhere near the
Let me
camera,
make sure
like, I
it's
need
out
to,
their
I need
head.
to see. I need to see for myself.
It's preventative measures. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of times even in my life where, you know what I'm saying, like, things may have not been in my favor. And if I just took the preventative measures to prevent, you know, this stupid shit from happening, you know what I mean? Because it really might be some simple ass shit. Like, I'm not riding with my seatbelt. Now I got pulled over. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I just clicked the fucking seatbelt, I wouldn't have got pulled over. You know what I mean? Just some stupid, like, it's preventative measures that prevent you from taking losses. You gotta think ahead. Like,
that comes with wisdom, age, you know what I'm saying? And when you're dealing with rappers, it's a younger activity.
And they're reckless.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
and we're getting older, and they're getting younger, right?
No, and there's some people, especially the young people that, like, man, you know, if especially like, let's be real, we all did some dumbass shit when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still do dumb shit as we get older. It just is, this is what it is. Nobody has a manual to this life thing. But especially, you know, when it's some younger people in there, and like, you know, now that we is older, we're like, I'm like, look, we're seeing a motherfucker like waving the blicker around or something. It's like, bro, you don't even need to do that for real, like, and you don't even have the proper training to do that. You just turned 21. You was like, oh man, well, I'm good enough. I could just go get my shit because you legally could. Right. And you know what I'm saying? You're not trained to do that. You're not trained on gun safety. You're not even thinking about the consequences of nothing. You don't have nothing to lose. You have no kids. Your parents might be dead at this point in time. You know what I mean? Like, you have nothing of
Plus,
value.
it doesn't hit like it used to.
That era is over.
Guns like that.
Like I've been saying, man, that era's over. But what's crazy about the gun, just like what you said, you're already been trained. It's crazy that you in this country can possess a gun without being trained.
Yeah,
as long as you can
soon
pass
as you turn
the
21,
background.
soon as
You
young
can
turns
just buy a
21,
gun.
even though he's autistic, whatever, he could probably go get him a gun. It's what's up.
You can just buy a gun.
I shall call my cousin.
And
Next
like
time.
they're
Relax.
very dangerous. And you could just get it
In the spring or the summer?
Not right now.
without no
Summer.
training or nothing. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah, you could just go get it done and crack it, man. So,
And that motherfucker can kill
I
something.
say, yeah.
Pass the
I'm
background.
talking
You
right
pass
now
the
on
background,
the
you're
interview.
good.
It's hard to get a driver's license.
Cousin in the summer?
Yep.
It is.
Is that the spring?
That is Yums. Shout out to Yums. He's in the bed. That's Dice's son. You know what I'm saying? He's always where Dice is.
Clearly,
So
yeah.
you will hear him at the podcast. That's his what it is. Cause that's my little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got no choice, man. Shoot, full-time dad shit.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the dads. We're all dads on this podcast, right?
Shouts out to the real dads, man.
Shout out to the dads, man.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
see all the.
We all got and we're all daddy daughters. Daughter daddies.
Daughter dad.
Girl dad?
We're all
Girl dad.
we're all girl. I don't know how to say it yet because I'm so new. So is it called girl dads?
Girl
That's the
dad.
term.
I'm officially a girl dad in May.
Kobe hashtag that. Girl dad. I think that's
Really?
where it really blew up.
Shout the damn Kobe Bryant,
R.I.P.
man. But man, Dice, we appreciate you coming on the
You know what?
motherfucking Ball Out
Well,
Radio.
you can cancel this right now, but that just made me think about sports and shit. You know what I'm saying? How we was talking about the NFL is the best fucking sports entity that we got.
Yeah, it
All
is.
the rest of the shit is just like, it's just filler, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even get down with hockey or baseball or motherfucking basketball until the playoffs. There's just too many games. Like, there's just, it's not enough, like, you know what I mean?
Build up to the game.
Yeah, like
backstory to
football,
the game.
you got 17 games. Like, these bitches count. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more of the storyline too.
The storylines be crazy.
Football has a better. It's like a soap opera.
It really
has
is.
a better
because
storyline.
each team can have multiple stars because each position is individualized. Like you only play one position.
Facts.
And the quarterback is the guy, but he don't play defense.
Yeah, he can't take over a game. Like in basketball, James Harden or whoever randomly can just go take over the game. Even, you know what I mean? They could just go drop 50.
Think
You know what
about
I'm saying?
just this season, right? Think about this season, how the storylines.
Where,
There
NFL?
was, in the NFL, there were 3 coaches let go from teams that we have known for years.
Who? The Ravens and Steelers? And who
Steelers,
else?
Bills, right?
Oh, Bills too.
So
Yeah,
that was a whole new
forgot,
storyline now. Patrick Mahomes tears his fucking his MCL.
Yeah.
It's like there's. I am more into the offseason of the Chiefs that signed Justin Fields.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm more
That's
into
interesting
that
signing. That's interesting signing.
than the Lakers going 5-0 right now.
Yeah, that doesn't even count.
I'm more
It really
into.
don't. Like it's just like
Oh, the
pointless.
Chiefs just got Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP.
That's crazy.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Oh, what else? There's a whole bunch of shit.
Man, the
going
Steelers is
on right now.
loading up.
So much shit going on right now.
Yeah, there's so much shit going
There's a whole
on.
bunch of shit going on right now that I'm into. I am into. Like basketball is cool, but I just feel like, and I hate to. Are we still on?
Yeah.
I hate to do this because it sounds like I'm a LeBron hater, but I just feel like LeBron is the reason. Bro, Kevin Garnett made a video. He said when fucking Kobe smacked the floor. And
I seen that when he was like,
at the All-Star
he
game,
fucked up the.
he fucked up the shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. That was your
supposed
chance.
to-
Yeah, you supposed to dunk.
And the All-Star game been fucked up ever
Yeah, I
since.
did see that too.
The
Facts, I
dunk
see that.
contest been
I seen
fucked
that.
up
I
ever
seen that.
since. Player empowerment. Magic, Bird, and Jordan had the NBA at its highest, and Charles Barkley had the NBA at its highest ratings.
Yeah, they were supposed to get
and
they
Shaq,
ones.
I will say this.
AI
Hey, Braun was supposed to dog him
And
at that point. That was
Bron,
his chance.
I
you
will
feel
say,
me?
I will say this.
dropped it.
They call
He did
him,
drop the ball.
I will say this. They call him soft. They say he's not a dog. They say he just don't got that killer instinct. But I disagree 100% because LeBron has always and consistently been about himself. He has never put the league above himself. He has always been about himself. That's why the All-Star game situation happened. That's why he didn't do the dunk contest. That's why he's an active playing billionaire.
Yes.
Because he's always been about himself. So
Yeah.
he is.
He cheated.
He
brand,
does.
yeah.
He does have the killer instinct. He does have that Mamba
But he
mentality.
cheated.
He only cares about
man.
himself.
Yeah, so he cheated what?
He didn't cheat anything.
Yes, he did. Because
Jordan didn't give a
basketball-
fuck about the NBA.
No. Basketball it's not about the NBA. It's about basketball. And if you love basketball,
But
you know as a
but
child.
he has given basketball his all. It is about the
But
NBA because the
JT,
All-Star game and all that is the
JT,
NBA.
you know
He's
as a
given
child-
basketball everything he had.
JT, you know as a child, you remember as a child seeing Michael Jordan do the dunk contest and this and that. I remember seeing Vince Carter. I remember the All-Star games and them other jerseys. I remember the best players dropping 60 and 50. Like LeBron just changed everything that we loved about basketball. As a child, fuck the NBA.
I mean, Braun's
Vince
a dog.
Carter-
Are you saying Braun's not a dog?
No,
that's not what he,
I'm
that's not what
saying
he
that.
was saying.
Bron is a dog. What I'm saying is because he was such a self mogul and he did it like it was about basketball for all the other superstars. I felt it was like a club. It was like if you love basketball, you understand why Michael and Kobe and
There's a rite of passage.
yes. LeBron just kind of. I'm not gonna do the dunk contest. I'm not gonna.
You know why?
I'm not gonna.
You know why?
guard Kobe. And I was
You know.
like,
yeah.
You know why?
I'm gonna go to fucking.
You know why?
Miami.
You know why? Because he could do what no one else could.
I mean, somebody had to. Somebody had to change it. It's just
did,
sad.
He did what no one else could.
What? Lost
Made
6
it
times in the
made
finals?
it about himself.
Yeah, and that's
truly
not
focused
good.
on himself.
That's not good. I'm sorry. That ruined the NBA for
No, he had a streak
and
of
for a
what?
lot of
How
people.
many? He went to the finals. What? 10 years straight
8 or 9.
Because think about this, and I could be wrong.
with different teams.
That doesn't matter though, because that's not the origin of basketball. You don't do that. You don't go to LA Fitness and fucking play with whatever team that's winning. You stay with your team and you fight.
He didn't leave and go to winning teams.
He teamed up with
Kevin Durant did that.
KD did for sure.
But he did too. Whenever he teamed, everybody knew they were the favorites. He didn't go to a team. Was like,
Oh, you talking about when he said when he went to Miami? We talking about when he went to Miami?
He teamed up
They
with-
were they were
yeah.
the favorites wherever he went, not because he has.
But he never went nowhere by himself though. Whenever he went to LA,
Why would he go by himself?
Because he's supposed to be the greatest of all time.
Whenever he went to LA, he went by himself. They got
But
they
they
got
recruited
AD
Anthony
later.
Davis. But that's not what I'm saying. That's like kind of
Jordan was trying to recruit
that's kind
people.
of off the shit.
Kobe was trying to recruit
the Bulls just
people.
luckily drafted
The
to
narrative,
build them a team,
the
bro.
narrative is weird.
Yeah,
and
I'm not
all
really
that.
talking about that. I'm not talking about
That's
that.
weird.
What I'm talking about is the art of basketball. Like football is still the same. It's still the same from like the 70s to now. You still feel the same way
It's the
about
same,
the
yeah, for
NFL
sure.
shield. I don't feel the same way about the NBA.
because the game
No,
is
yeah, it's
bigger
washed.
than the player.
And I think with LeBron being
He's
like
bigger
that,
than the game.
it opened the ring for
Turn
less competition. Because I feel like now
That's
all
not
these,
true. It's more competitive than it's ever been.
Which one?
Let's be
NBA?
real. The NBA is
no,
more
it's not
competitive
because
than it's ever
fucking
been.
player load management. Players would never miss a game back in the day. They would play back to back
Whether
to back
they're
because it was serious to them because they were millionaires yet. They were it
Whether
was
there's
really
load
serious
management or not, the game is more competitive than ever.
It's so hard to say.
Players
But
and
No,
but NBA is
It's
the
not.
only the only sport where the players don't get better. I'm
I'm
so
gonna be real.
tired of
to them.
people
No, it ain't
saying
that.
that.
It isn't that. It
I
isn't
don't even
players
watch
are-
this bullshit to
players
the
are better
playoffs.
than they've
Players
ever
may
been.
Don't got
be
time
better,
for it.
but it's not about the talent all the time. It's about what you're playing for, what you're fighting for. And if you don't, if like back in the day when Larry had to start and when like Michael had to beat the Pistons, he had to see him every year. Now, if you can play on like Giannis is kind of like that right now, and he's getting scrutinized for it. If fucking you can play on a team and be like, okay, I don't feel this no more, and just leave. It's different than back in the day whenever it's like, oh, it took Jordan 7 years. So he kept his ass whipped by Boston, by fucking Detroit, and then they finally broke through. It's different.
You know why? Because
now.
they brought people in. In Cleveland, they weren't bringing anything in. That's different. Then he moved around after that, but he fulfilled his contract.
It's just, but we'll
He fulfilled
never know
his contracts.
though. But we'll never because
What do you mean?
Chicago,
He did it 8 years in Cleveland. They wouldn't bring anybody.
Because when Jordan got to Chicago, they were just like the Cleveland Cavaliers. They had cokeheads on their team. They were terrible. They didn't care. They won 15 games the year before. So they were just like Cleveland. They had never won before.
Listen,
They were-
Cleveland got a championship. That's it.
Jordan
Cleveland
made
ain't win
the
shit
Bulls
else without Braun.
what they
ever
are.
in their lives. I'm
So
talking
why
about in their
couldn't LeBron
history.
do that?
Jordan made the Bulls what they were when he had the pieces around him. To
I'm
make it
saying,
fit.
though,
Yeah,
but
they drafted it up.
they were
They
just-
brought him in and shit.
until they brought all the pieces.
but
fit.
they were just like Cleveland. They sucked. They had bad. They didn't have good ownership.
But they made the moves to bring the
it
pieces
wasn't
around
like
them.
Boston and LA.
But listen, fuck that
They made the
basketball
move
shit.
to bring the pieces around.
This
them.
is why football is the best. Speaking of chess, every football play is a chess match. Like if your defense isn't lined up the right way, they gonna burn you. And if your offense ain't lined up the right way, the defense is gonna smoke you. Like in the NBA or hockey, even baseball, you can't control these. Like it's not really a chess match. It's like a percentage matchup at that point. You know what I'm saying? All right, this batter hits best against left-handed pitchers, or vice versa. Like football is really the ultimate team sport. You know what
Another
I'm saying?
thing,
Absolutely.
and another thing why football and why LeBron kind of because even though Jordan and Kobe was whatever they were.
You obsessed with LeBron, ain't you?
No.
He is.
No, listen, y'all have to hear me out. And
He's
Magic-
obsessed with trying to
track him down.
bring him
No,
down.
listen, guys, listen. Hear
Until
me
he
out.
saw him in person.
Hear me out.
Until he saw him in person.
Hear
I ain't
me
never
out.
seen that dude
When
smile so much.
You cannot speak about Magic Johnson without speaking about Pat Riley. You can't speak about Michael Jordan without speaking about Phil fucking Jackson.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant. So and that's like
Magic
football.
What?
That's like football. You can't speak about Tom Brady without speaking about. You can't speak about Joe Montana without speaking about Bill Walsh. You can't speak about Patrick Mahomes without saying Andy Reid. LeBron changed that.
Exactly.
That's not good. That's what I'm
agree.
saying. It's not good. It's not that's not a good thing. That's not good. Football, sports, you need a coach, players, fans. You need all of it. It ain't just whatever I want to do. Like you need everything.
It is good because the players are getting more than they've ever got.
I guess that's your own opinion, right? So that's why America's so great, because there are people that believe what LeBron
It's just
did
like social media, bro.
is great, and there's
It's
some
just
people
like
that think
social
what he
media.
did was terrible.
These dudes are getting max contracts that would never have got max contracts back in the day.
No.
So these people,
Desmond Bane.
player empowerment is great for the player, and I'm for that because you can only play for so many years, and then your body's done, or you just can't do it. These owners can pass it down, pass it
So-
down,
so-
pass it down, and they can in their family, then they could just be billionaires for generations upon generations.
What I'm about to say, I'm sorry, but the hip hop and the NBA is synonymous to losing value once personal empowerment. Once the Jewish people started being over labels, more and more trash music started coming out. Now hip hop is saturated with just terrible music. And now we're not on billboards, we're not here, we're not there. You know what I'm saying? We're scraping the surface now. Hip hop used to be the number one, now it's falling.
Why only
the NBA is the same way.
Why only hip hop?
No, but I think the NBA is the same way.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
the
talking
NBA is
about
the same
why
way.
only hip hop. Is only hip hop, or is it all genres of music?
I mean, it's all genres now because of streaming. But I feel like at one point hip hop was the leader. It was like hip hop was like the biggest thing. And now we're not on no billboard. We're not on no pop chart. We're not on nothing. And I feel like because once the rappers started getting, and that's
But again,
and
but
I'm
again-
happy
but
for them
again,
because I'm an artist.
But do the awards matter?
I mean,
we talked about this
It
earlier.
matters for the fans because now, see, back in our day, we had Wu-Tang Clan, we had Jadakiss, we had Murder Inc., we had G Unit, everybody knew. But now it's like,
And the artists were getting fractions of pennies.
and we still
And
listen
now
to
artists
this
can
music
make, and
to
now
this
artists
day.
can make money.
Think about this: we go to the club, they may play some new shit every now and then, but we still listen to In the Club or whatever song that came out around our time. It was because
They still
it's
play
good
the club
music.
bangers today. Yeah,
It's good music. You're not gonna get that now.
people don't make club bangers.
Well,
They
It's a
still
different
playing
type
that
of
damn Meek Mill.
but it's because anybody can make a fucking song now, so they don't have the same marketing. And now, like back in the day, the labels would push the shit.
The
and-
record labels got rid of that whole department.
right? So now it's like because artists have self empowerment,
There's
it
no
kinda
artist development.
lowered the value
No,
in hip hop.
It's not the self-empowerment. It's because the labels stopped developing artists.
Well, artists
They used to grab these people that were talented and allow them to be talented artists, and they would groom them up through the system to make them brands.
But now
They're
you
not
can
doing-
become
they're
your-
not-
yeah,
They're
you
not
can become
doing
your
that
own rapper
They're not
now.
doing that anymore.
if you
That's
got clout.
why.
Yeah.
And but they're not doing that. But they still control the music industry. The big three still controls the music industry, but they're not developing artists to allow them to flourish. So they're saying, do what you want to do what you want to do, and they're buying out all these distributors so that they're still making money. Because if you release through Universal and you're an artist on Universal and you put your music on streaming, you're gonna get $1 per stream. But if you do it on yourself and you go through DistroKid, you're gonna get 25 cents per stream, and I'm just throwing random numbers out there because the big three own a bigger portion of it. So their records, any record that comes through this major company gets a higher dollar value through streaming platforms. So if you make your own music, you're going to get a lower dollar value, but they're not developing artists anymore, but they're still in control. And then they're buying up all these little labels
Because they just
that's,
catch
but that's
it.
what happened to the music industry.
It's kind of like robbers. Whenever you see people selling drugs and then you wait until the end of the week, oh, I bet he got a pocket. He had a pocket full of money, so I'm gonna go rob him. Labels probably watch you get your followers, and they probably see you going in. Then
It's
they
just
come
like
in, and then they swoop.
it's just like all these companies that get bought out by Walmart
Exactly.
and Amazon and everything. It's
They-
the same. It's
they
the same thing.
watch
It's a
them grow,
monopoly.
and then
it's
they
a
come in.
monopoly.
Mhm.
And now people were trying to be able to find ways to make money in music on their own, and you can now, and you don't have to do it the way their labels is doing it. You could do it your own way because you can make your own brand because of social media. And now, yes, music is watered down because there's no artist development.
So I feel like the NBA is now because you say, they got better. They did get better. You're absolutely right, but now it's boring. When everybody can play like Kevin Durant, it's not cool anymore. When Kevin Durant first came out, it's like, oh my God, he's 7 foot and he can do all this.
But it's
now
different.
Every tall nigga can
But it's
dribble
different
and shoot.
Well, that's
because
the advancement of the game,
it's
bro.
different because there's a structure to a sport.
Back in the day,
There's
Charles Barkley
there's a
played different
structure
from
to
Michael
a sport.
Jordan.
You can't come from anywhere and just play in the NBA. There's a structure to it. You can't
Exactly.
just so it's not the same as music.
Well, back in the day, motherfuckers rap
empowerment.
different too. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people you just named,
Yeah.
Wu-Tang sound
It
is
is
different
the
from
same.
Murder
This
Inc.
new music is a different
I feel
genre.
like it is the same because
Now,
back in the
now
day,
it's overflooded, bro. Like
everybody sounds the same.
even though like we got some high quality equipment, but there's Joe Schmo from Easto down the street right now. He got his motherfucking wired AirPod headphones in his phone. He's able to record on BandLab and put it out.
Sound damn near as good as.
And now there's like so as compared to being like two rappers that's hard. You know what I mean? Now you got a fucking million rappers that might not be hard, but you don't know what is. And when you listen to them first 10 songs, and like, man, this shit sound trash. You're not gonna get the 11 person.
There's only ever 450 NBA players at a time. So that's why it's different. You can have millions upon millions of people uploading music every single day. Somebody new every day, but you can only have 450
I
NBA
don't mean
players.
that part
That's
of it.
why I think that's the most valuable thing that the NBA got is the scarcity of their players. You know what I mean? And think about this. Even from college, man, there's a billion college basketball teams. There's only like 115 football teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, them chances of them people going pro in college is way less. They're not even going to sniff the NBA half the time.
1%.
There's only
1%.
12 players on a team.
That's what I'm saying.
53
NFL, you
or
got a chance, and then you still might get a trial because in spring training,
3%.
The fuck is this shit? What the fuck is that shit called? Preseason.
Combine. The preseason, yeah.
But
3% of high school players make it to any level of college. 1%
basketball?
in any sport.
And
1% of those are Division 1, and then 1% of the Division 1 make it to the next level. So
think about it, Jason Tatum. Back in the day, he would be a one of a kind. But nowadays, it's like he's just like, I don't know, because I get what you're saying about.
Because the training is different, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, if you have a million other people that's nice like
same
that,
as MMA.
you have to go over it. You have to be able to at least compete with them if you want to be on that
It's
level.
the same as MMA. UFC 1, it was a striker versus a wrestler. Now everyone is well rounded, so they're better. You have to train everything because
Facts.
if not, you get your
That's a
ass
fact.
whooped.
That's
So
a
that's
fact.
what happened to basketball. In the NFL, it's you play one position, so you only focus on that one position. You can't change that.
You gotta play your role.
Never that baseball and basketball would never be changed.
You can never.
I mean, baseball and football.
because you always play one
Well,
position.
baseball kind of changed because they start switching the leagues and shit. Everybody got a DH now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
So the
would say
pitchers
when
don't
it-
even got a bat besides Otani.
But as a player,
they're not even getting busy.
But as a
on
player,
the pitcher level.
But as a player, you play
outfielder
shortstop
and a
or you play
shortstop.
left field.
Oh, yeah, that's
or
a
you
fact.
play
That's a
first
fact.
base.
that
That's
shit
fact.
doesn't change. Like,
Yeah, that's not gonna change.
Oh,
In the NBA, you have to play all 5 positions.
and that's
now.
why I love the whole Travis Hunter thing. May not work. I don't want it.
It's
to
not
work.
gonna work.
I don't.
His
I don't
body
want it
can't
to.
handle it.
Nah, and so just keep it. It was fun, but just
Let Dion be the
Yeah.
only one that did it.
just yeah.
Or
It
there's a
ain't
couple
He
others
can do
that
it in
did
spots, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
In spots.
If he commit to
Dion
straight
played
defense,
both
put him
sides
in
of the ball,
receiver.
and he
You know what I'm
played.
saying?
Dion
But
played.
It can't work the other way.
Dion
Like,
played
receiver,
both sides
I
of the
mean,
ball,
like, it
and he
just
played 2 sports. Think
And
about that.
Charles Woodson.
Think about that though. He played 2 sports at the same time.
That's the story. Kyler Murray. I'm interested. That man
Is he
went.
going back to baseball now?
No, he got.
No, he's with the Vikings.
He got sent to the Vikings, but he got drafted top 10 in both sports.
And passed up a contract.
The Cardinals
So did
might have just sucked.
Russell didn't. Russell
We
didn't.
just seen Sam Darnold go win a Super Bowl.
He
Kyler
risked.
Murray might
He
still
risked
be
his
good.
body. He risked his body and could have made more money at baseball.
Yeah.
I would have chose baseball. if I
But
could,
football
if I
is
were him.
the.
That's why I hate him even about.
Prestige,
Now he's
yeah.
not that great. I mean, we can all see that. But even
Baseball's
like
too
Mason
international.
Rudolph, he might be decent on another team. I think Tomlin's like
If
I don't
Mason
know.
Rudolph
Tomlin
had a
got washed
chance-
after a minute. He let all his motherfucking coaches micromanage too much.
I mean, Tomlin got saved by Big Ben. Big Ben is a Hall
that's
of
a
Famer.
fact. That's a
and
fact.
a lot of people didn't realize that until Big Ben left.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin really just got saved.
By the defense
Bill
and Big
Cowher
Ben,
drafted Big Ben,
Kevin Colbert,
and he got him
Kyler.
a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
because
that's a
after
fact.
Big Ben,
And
we
Dick
saw.
LeBeau for a lot of
Well,
years.
listen,
And Dick LeBeau.
Tomlin had some good drafts in his beginning. You know what I mean? But like,
The thing,
Who?
Tomlin's
That
career,
whole squad was fucking Bill
Tomlin's
Cowher.
career, Tomlin's
fucking
career
AB,
changed.
Mike
Tomlin's
Wallace,
career
but they didn't
changed
win.
when Shazier got hurt.
I
Tomlin's
agree.
career
That-
trajectory
it
changed.
went down. Because
Yeah.
now listen, we had to go chase Devin Bush. You know what I mean? Middle line. That really did change it because if we still had Shazier right there, we didn't have to go chase Devin Bush that round.
and Devin Bush didn't really
Yeah, I'm saying
because
he was
stayed
ass.
hurt. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I mean?
But Troy
But
Shazier
Polamalu,
Shazier was
changed
doing
it.
shit that he shouldn't have been
facts.
able
He was
to
a
do.
Troy Polamalu.
He was.
Troy-
He was playing
Troy-
middle linebacker.
Troy,
Facts.
Ryan Clark, James Harrison,
that changed the Steelers' trajectory. They had to restart their whole
Ike Taylor.
process
Yeah, man. That
because
was the time.
they could have probably got a quarterback that when they got Devin Bush because it's just to set it up. But
I like the Mike McCarthy move. You know why? Everybody was like,
he's
"Yo,
passionate about Pittsburgh."
that too." Everybody's like, "Yo, we should be trash." No. You can
never wanna be
literally,
trash.
like the Seahawks and Patriots just showed it. If you're competent, you can fuck around and get there. Patrick Mahomes,
But they got to
Josh
stop waiting
and Lamar
on.
was all
They got to
out.
stop waiting on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
though. He's done. It's a wrap for him.
That I don't like that.
I
Let
really
that
don't
shit
want
go.
Rodgers back neither.
I mean,
I would rather see what Will Howard got or
aged,
even Mason.
He
Like,
just aged out. Like it's time for it's time for the team to say, you know what, we don't want your services because you're the great Aaron Rodgers, but you're just not anymore.
I don't like
Ben's last couple years.
him and Luka
He wasn't.
do the
Yeah,
same
when Ben
thing.
blew his elbow out, it was over.
When Luka and Aaron Rodgers and Luka's a little different because sometimes Luka
He's
plays
younger.
better whenever he gets like that. But whenever he starts cussing and doing all that, I know when Aaron starts cussing and sitting on the bench all pissed off, I'm like, it ain't like with Tom. With Tom, I'm like,
Tom Brady, you're like,
it's
oh
just
shit,
like, oh
it's
shit, they're
over.
getting
It's a wrap.
pumped. When Aaron is like, oh man,
Hey, when
he's
Aaron
out
Rodgers
the
start
game.
cussing motherfuckers out, I be feeling like he cussing me out as a fan.
like,
I'm
I'd be like,
I be sitting there
damn.
like, damn, bro, my bad. You know
like
what I'm saying?
he'll overthrow a pass and he'll be like, fuck.
Yeah, they ran the wrong route. They ran the wrong route.
He'll try to shake that off, but if somebody drop a pass on him, he's just like spazzing.
And he'll never pass to him again. It's
Yeah,
like,
never again.
It was like, damn. Okay, fuck that.
Yeah.
Now he's
Fuck that
forcing
plan.
now he's forcing the DK Metcalf all game because now he don't trust this guy. Like, so I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
he
like how
is a crybaby.
But I'm
Facts, he's a
tired of the
crybaby.
last 10, 15 years is watching the Steelers receivers get zero separation. You watch other games, receivers be running wide open. Steelers never
Well, that was our
have open
schemes, bro.
receivers.
Our
They never
offensive
have
schemes was
open
so
receivers.
ass.
I'm so sick of our they don't. And our offense is
At the end of the
it's
day,
hard to watch.
it feels weird about Tomlin not being there. But
does.
it did feel
He
good to
had
at
to
least have
go.
a fresh start.
He had to go.
He had to go. He did have to
You
go.
might not find nothing better, but it has run its course.
It was time. It was time.
Yeah, he had to go.
And Mike McCarthy's a good transition because he's only going to be there for about 5 years.
Yeah,
If
I don't.
that.
Yeah, I don't
If
think
that.
he's
3 to 5
Yeah,
years.
if that.
And then you get a young upstart
You need to get an offensive
with a
coordinator
quarterback.
to
You
take
get a
over.
quarterback and a coach and a coordinator, all young, fresh.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the season. I definitely can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So in the draft, I don't know when this is going to drop, but the draft next month, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy as fuck. Get y'all tickets.
I think. Did you got tickets?
Nah, I'm going to just pull up and post up.
Yeah, we can just be outside.
Yep.
Cause tickets are right.
I'm just
They're
be
free.
live.
No, I heard the tickets are expensive to actually be in there.
What? The tickets is free.
Well, we're just gonna pull the fuck up.
Just be there.
Yeah, no, the tickets is free.
But yeah, man.
Baby shower, April 18th.
Now, how about this?
Harley Dice.
Let's get us one of those outdoor stages and go put our own show outside of the shit.
Run our own.
Yeah, facts. Let's do it. And we'll do our own. We'll rent our parking spots, whatever we got to pay,
And
and then we'll just fucking perform. We'll
Me
tailgate.
and Dice is big enough in the city to pull some shit like that off and
We
motherfucking
can
know
do
where
it.
the fuck we
We're
are.
gonna fucking do it.
let's do it.
We're gonna do it, motherfuckers.
And I ain't even from around here.
Harley Dice.
I ain't from
Appreciate
around
you.